What if I told you that the world is changing faster than we can adapt? And you might already be replaced by a machine? That's not a prediction. It's the uncomfortable truth of our digital age. From AI writing novels to robots running restaurants, the rise of artificial intelligence isn't coming. It's already here. But are we moving too fast? Could this acceleration spiral into a future we're not prepared for? A future that could either empower us or erase us? Stick around, because in this video we'll explore shocking examples of AI outpacing humans, the silent industries being overtaken, and whether we're heading toward an AI-powered utopia or collapse. What's happening behind closed doors might change how you live, work, and think forever. The rapid rise of AI. In the last decade, we've witnessed a shift that most people still can't fully grasp. Artificial intelligence, once locked in research labs, is now writing screenplays, diagnosing diseases, and even replacing lawyers in courtrooms. And it's happening with a speed that no previous industrial revolution ever achieved. OpenAI's GPT models, for instance, went from generating clunky sentences to writing entire books and technical manuals. In 2015, GPT didn't exist. By 2025, it's estimated that over 50% of global companies will integrate AI into daily operations, and most consumers won't even realize they're interacting with it. Google's DeepMind AlphaFold has decoded over 200 million protein structures, something scientists thought would take centuries. This leap doesn't just accelerate medicine, it could redefine how we approach aging, chronic illness, and drug development. Meanwhile, in China, fully automated McDonald's-style restaurants are rolling out where no human worker is needed. Orders, cooking, delivery, it's all AI-powered. And it's not stopping there. Autonomous shopping malls and AI-run warehouses are next. But what happens when entire careers disappear in a blink? How do we retrain that fast enough in a world where machines learn exponentially faster than humans? The hidden cost of speed. Here's where it gets uncomfortable. As AI advances, human roles are vanishing quietly. It's not just factory jobs anymore. Writers, customer service reps, voice actors, graphic designers, radiologists, all are starting to feel the heat. What once took teams of humans now takes seconds for an AI model trained on the right data. A recent MIT study found that automation has already displaced 1.7 million workers in the US alone. But what's scarier? Most of these losses went unnoticed because they happened gradually. An AI system here, a chatbot there. Before anyone realized, humans were out of the equation. And it's not just jobs, it's ethics, privacy, and identity. In 2024, an AI-generated voice impersonated a CEO and authorized a $25 million wire transfer. These systems are now so good at mimicking humans that deception is nearly impossible to detect. Facial recognition tech can now identify individuals in public places with over 98% accuracy. China's surveillance system can track a citizen's every move using AI. In the US, AI-based predictive policing is being used, but it's often biased and flawed, falsely targeting minorities, amplifying existing injustice. And if that's happening already, how far are we really from full-scale surveillance states? Or worse, autonomous decision-makers with no moral compass deciding who's guilty or innocent. The illusion of control. We like to believe we're in control. We build the AI, train the models, and set the rules. But in reality, AI is already writing code, solving logic puzzles, and making decisions its creators don't fully understand. The faster it learns, the less we comprehend its thinking. Black box AI models, especially in deep learning, often arrive at conclusions humans can't explain. In one experiment, AI recommended a life-saving cancer treatment, but couldn't explain why. The decision worked, but the logic, a mystery. And that's terrifying when it's applied in fields like finance, law, or warfare. Autonomous drones with facial recognition and kill switches already exist. Lethal autonomous weapon systems, LAWS, are being developed across the globe. These machines can decide, without human input, whether someone lives or dies based solely on programmed patterns and perceived threats. The World Economic Forum even warned that by 2030, over 20% of military engagement could be AI-controlled. But can we trust a machine with zero empathy to make those calls? So if we can't explain how AI thinks, what happens when it decides we're the problem and it's no longer asking for permission? Can humans keep up? Let's flip the question. Are we adapting fast enough? The reality is our education systems, governments, and industries are stuck in the 20th century, while AI is sprinting into the 22nd. The average worker is being asked to upskill in years, while AI learns in weeks or days. Most universities still teach with outdated syllabi. Meanwhile, AI tools like ChatGPT, Copilot, and Claude can teach programming, business, law, and design in minutes. Students are bypassing traditional learning, opting instead for instant customized AI tutoring, and it's transforming how knowledge is consumed. What's more worrying is the regulatory lag. By the time a new AI law is debated and passed, the technology has already evolved twice over. Governments are playing catch-up with a system that doesn't wait, pause, or sleep. Even job markets are failing to adjust. While there's a push to learn to code, most workers don't have the infrastructure, time, or resources to shift gears so quickly. Many are being left behind in silence. What does that mean for our children? Will they compete with AI? Or will AI become their boss, their teacher, and eventually their replacement? The fork in the road. Here's the big question. Is it too late to slow down? Not necessarily. Many tech leaders, including Elon Musk, Sam Altman, and Jeffrey Hinton, have called for regulation, transparency, and ethical guardrails. In March 2023, over 1,000 AI experts signed a letter urging a pause on developing models more powerful than GPT-4. Even AI creators are saying, wait. But here's the catch. This is a global race. If the US slows down, China or Russia might speed up. If Europe demands ethics, startups elsewhere might ignore them. And in a global economy, whoever controls AI controls the future of power. Optimists argue that AI could solve climate change, cure diseases, or even create a new golden age of prosperity. Imagine AI working 24/7 to fix hunger, boost agriculture, and even predict natural disasters before they happen. But pessimists warn of mass unemployment, AI-fueled disinformation wars, and the end of human agency. And the terrifying part? Both sides could be right. So, are we building a better world, or programming our own extinction with every line of code? AI isn't the villain. It's a mirror, reflecting our ambitions, flaws, and values. The question isn't just, is AI moving too fast? It's also, are we thinking fast enough to handle it? And if we don't act now, ethically, wisely, and globally, we may lose control of the future we're racing toward. Let me know in the comments. Are you excited or terrified by what's coming? What role do you think you will play in this AI-powered world? And if you found this video thought-provoking, subscribe and share it with someone who still thinks AI is just a trend. Because the truth is, it's already shaping your world, and it's not slowing down.